Fear changes our focus. Fear weakens our determination and willpower. Fear is a more deceptive enemy than Satan himself. Fear not those who are with us, fighting for us, protecting us, are more than those who are against us to destroy us. The angels unspeakably more numerous, God infinitely more powerful. When we cannot see beyond our immediate situation, we begin to panic. When we are magnifying the causes of our fear, we ought to possess ourselves with clear and great and high thoughts of God and invisible words. If God be for us, we know what follows. Every mountain for our sake shall be leveled. The hill will become plain. When we walk through fire, we will not be burnt. If God be for me, every mountain shall be leveled. The hill will become plain. If I pass through fire, I will not be burned. Don't, because of your trouble, change your direction. God is still saying something. Don't, because of your trouble, change your direction. Don't, because of your trouble, change your confession. God is still saying something. In every situation, God has something to say. Tell your neighbor, God is still saying something. I will not, because of my situation. I will not, because of my situation, change my direction, change my confession. God is still saying something. I will not, because of you, change my position, change my direction. God is still saying something through you. It may be to stop me a while. What can God say through your situation? It may be to stop you a while in order to preserve you. It may be to stop you a while in order to check you because you are going too far. It may be to stop you a while in order to prepare you for the challenges ahead. It may be to stop you a while in order to keep you for a new level. It may be to stop you a while in order to reform you. Tell your neighbor, I'm working with the Lord. I'm not used to failure. I'm not used to doubt. I'm working with the Lord. I'm working with the Lord. Therefore, I'm not walking by sight. I'm walking with the Lord. What is seen cannot dictate my direction. I'm walking with the Lord. What is seen cannot change my confession. I'm walking with the Lord.
We believe you have been inspired by the clip you have just watched. Click here to subscribe to witness more of God's power at work in our generation today and stay up to date with the latest prophecies, deliverances, sermons and testimonies from the Synagogue Church of All Nations. Emmanuel TV, changing lives, changing nations and changing the world.